A historic Long Island Railroad station is getting a facelift, and while the restoration work is underway, a new temporary museum has opened, showing off some of the depot's artifacts. Breanna Walden reports.
That's the sound of the original bell used back in the early days of trains traveling in and out of the Oyster Bay Railroad Station. The bell is now on display along with other artifacts here at the Oyster Bay Railroad Museum Preview Center. This Preview Center was opened to give people a sneak peek of the displays that will eventually be placed in the historic railroad station.
We have planned for the restoration of the historic train station in Oyster Bay, and we're working on the historic rail yard as well. While that's happening, we're not able to open up these facilities safely to the public on a regular basis. But we do want the public to come and have a greater understanding of where we're going with these restoration projects, as well as have an opportunity to show off some of our very interesting but smaller historic artifacts.
We're going to try to restore the station to the best of our ability. The only unfortunate thing is that there are no known photographs of the interior of the station. So we're going to have to more or less use some imagination, try to replicate what would have been there.
Spieth says the station dates back to 1889 and it is packed full with history. He says this is the home station for President Theodore Roosevelt when he would travel to Sagamore Hill. It also has one of the only train car turntables left on Long Island, which will also be restored.
There's a multi-phase plan in place, and that covers a 3-year time period. That is, of course, if we can get plenty of grants and foundation grants and wonderful, generous donations from the public.
While restoration is underway, the Preview Center will be open on the weekends and for large group visits. Right now, this area behind me is a wide open space with drainage problems, but museum members say they plan on making this a brand new plaza with open access to the waterfront. In Oyster Bay, Breanna Walden, LI News Tonight.